Trump news, Trump-Biden. Analysts assess China's choice. Many in China have spoken out on who they think would make a better president, current Vice President Joe Biden or Trump. And one Chinese expert even went so far as to call the choice between the two candidates the least terrible candidate for China. According to an article published in Global China, a media outlet located in China, a new Trump administration will be intent on showing its anti-China credentials. According to Wan Hao, an associate professor at Fudan University's Center for American Studies, in contrast, Wang warned that a Trump administration's focus on the near term may undermine the United States' containment strategy. Thomas de Gerritz-Geddes, an associate fellow at the Royal United Services Institute for Defense and Security Studies in London, translated Wang's remarks and published them in the China-focused specialist periodical Sinification. Nearly 61% of China watchers and analysts surveyed by Sinification expressed a preference for Donald J. Trump as president, no matter who takes office in the United States. The general trajectory of its containment policy against China will remain unchanged. According to Chinese academics, to rephrase, China should be concerned about the prospects of neither candidate. Thomas said Newsweek that the selection of the least undesirable candidate for China is the primary concern. More benefits for China in that area, according to Wan, could result from a second Trump term. Wan stated that China's economic and technological development would be more affected by the maturing of Washington's containment approach towards Beijing. Trump's anti-China short-termist policies will undermine America's present long-term containment policy. A second authority on the subject of China disagreed. The only way China can get real benefits from the U.S. is through economic and trade links. Hence, China is hoping Trump loses. Last month, Jin Jianguo, a political pundit based in Shanghai, wrote in the Singapore-based Chinese tabloid Lianhe Zhaobao that although the Biden administration's alliance strategy was a major challenge to China, it had not significantly hurt China's interests. The termination of China's permanent normal trade ties (PNTR) status is one of the options that Trump could explore if re-elected, according to Guo. This move would have a negative impact on the Chinese economy and U.S.-China ties as a whole, in contrast to the Biden administration's declared strategy of de-risking and avoiding decoupling. The U.S.'s removal of China's PNTR status would imply a total reset of U.S.-China economic and trade relations, Guo said. His followers argue that Trump's unpredictable nature helps him in talks. Uncertainty is terrible in the arena of geopolitics. But it's often true in boardrooms and sometimes not. Accurately assessing your opponent's intentions is crucial in preventing disaster in a world where around 6 individuals possess the ability to wipe out human civilization with minimal interference. According to an attorney, Fani Willis's potential disqualification from Donald Trump's election interference lawsuit may tinge on texts between her and Nathan Wade. Former FBI General Counsel Andrew Weissman wrote on X, previously Twitter, that everyone following the case should pay attention to text communications between the two. The district attorney of Fulton County, Willis, testified throughout the course of 2 days. It came after Michael Roman, a former Trump staffer and co-defendant, accused her of having an affair with Wade, the special prosecutor she appointed to handle the high-profile case. For comment, Newsweek has reached out to Willis via LinkedIn. A 41-count indictment accuses Trump and 18 others of attempting to reverse his loss in the 2020 Georgia election, and Willis is leading the prosecution in this effort. As the Republican nominee for president, the ex-president has claimed that the 13 allegations against him are politically motivated, and he has pled not guilty to all of them.